I'm sick. I've been sick since Saturday. Heck, since Friday night. So if I sound weird, I cough, sneeze, I apologize in advance, but I wanted to stream something. So we're going to play some more Fears to Fathom clones. Overcome your Unveil. Fathom your horrors. Fathom... Yeah, there's just like, it's like formulaic, right? It's a template. It's got to be 3 words. What army mateys? I would rather play, well, no, I'm excited to play this garbage game, but I would also play Army Mateys. That sounds like a great game. So, first thing to notice, I went in here to click on settings. It doesn't do anything. Settings does nothing. Yeah, Deanna, I'm waiting for your new game that you'll be launching. Just grab Unreal 5, buy a bunch of assets or download a bunch of free assets, and slap it all together and sell it for Steam. Sell it on Steam for $3. So the settings do nothing. The goggles. The settings, they do nothing. So we're just gonna go to new game, and hopefully we can do the settings in the game itself. So one thing these Fears to Fathom clones have also copied is the first episode's always free, right? I mean, a lot of Fears to Fathoms didn't start this. You know, I think Poppy's Playtime. There's a lot of like indie horror games that follow this formula. First episode free, gotta pay for the rest. So we're just gonna play some of these first free entries of these Fears to Fathom clones. Oh yeah, I need to put something in. We're also raising money for Kevin, Willie, and his family. Pretty much indefinitely. I'll probably have this charity information up. Let me put it in the stream. I gotta pin it. Kevin was diagnosed last year with ALS. It significantly changed his life. He and his family need a lot of help. I mean, not only affording medical care, but doing stuff around the house, making the house more accessible for Kevin, things like that. So anything you can donate would be greatly appreciated, even if it's $1. I know times are hard right now, everybody's struggling, but if you have $1 you could kick toward Kevin and his family, that would be greatly appreciated. Probably say something to this effect every stream. I'll get it down, it'll be a script, I'll just be able to rattle it off. All right, hello. Hi. My name is David. My name is David Hopster. Okay, David Hopster. He's 20 years old now, but what he's about to share happened to him when he was 15. You know, the kind where your parents trust you just a little too much. They were out of town, nothing new. They did it often back then. Said it would teach me independence. Yeah, I guess my parents left me alone when I was 15. That's not a big deal. I feel like 15 is really when your parents can start leaving you alone. I don't know if that's legal, but parents definitely do it. Especially if you think your kid's responsible or an introvert and doesn't go outside. If your kid's the type of kid who sits in her bedroom and watches Star Trek The Next Generation all day and just draws, it's pretty safe to leave her alone with some mac and cheese for a few days. Not to paint a specific example. It was supposed to be just another quiet night. Snacks, some games, maybe a movie if I didn't fall asleep first. Just for example. But that night wasn't like the others. Something happened. Something I still can't explain. It started off normal and ended with me running for my life. When I was 15, my mom was also a single mom at that point. And she was working like 2 jobs, and my brothers were both out of the house. They were in college. So my mom was working like late night shifts, overnight shifts, stuff like that. So I was left alone a lot. I grew up in the 80s, and we used to wheel around the neighborhood on our bikes, and nobody thought much about it, you know. I haven't slept the same since. We would just, as a cluster of kids, we would just disappear for like hours, you know, just go down to the school park, not even tell our parents where we were. As long as we came home at the right time, they weren't worried. Oh, I missed what that said. I guess I'm home alone again. Yeah. Didn't we already establish that? My mother must have left a note somewhere. Oh, are you waking up just realizing your parents had left you? Just kind of like Leaf's mom would just leave. But he wouldn't leave. She wouldn't leave him alone. Leaf would wake up and go up to breakfast, and his dad would be like, your mom went to Hawaii this morning. What? All right, mom's gone. I guess mom's gone to Hawaii again. Hello, honey. I didn't wake you up to greet you because you were sleeping. When you read it, call me. Sleeping on the sofa? A teen was prone to do that. I have to call my mom. What year is this? Do we have cell phones? I guess the phone upstairs will be upstairs in my room as usual. As usual. The phone is upstairs in my room. Not how people talk, but whatever. We're going to get a lot of that. Oh, yeah, there's no settings. There's literally no settings. So the VHS, the static quality of this game is going to destroy my bitrate. So if I seem crunchy, that's why. If my camera quality is real bad, it's because this static just destroys my bitrate. YouTube and Twitch hate this. I learned that the hard way playing New Vegas and uploading New Vegas videos. Because the desert of New Vegas basically just looks like static. So it would really mess up my rendering. The answer to that, for anyone who's curious, is to just record at a higher bit rate. But with streaming, you know, I'm a pleb. I'm pretty much limited to 6,000 kilobytes a second. So, the standard. Here's my phone. Right mouse button contacts. Old ass iPhone I got here. Mom?
Hello, honey. Are you awake now?
Hi, Mom. Yes, just now. Oh, I didn't.
Great. We arrived with your father a little while ago. It's beautiful here.
Yes, I would love to come, but I fell asleep.
I've left a list of things that need to be done by tonight, on the bed in our room.
Do I have to do them today? Can't it wait? Whatever.
Take care. I love you very much. If you need anything, call me immediately. Or ask Carla for help.
Okay, robot mom. I love you too. Wait, hold on. Who's Carla? Who's Carla? Anyway, I have to find the to-do list. I didn't check to see if this game used AI. So, if that was a real person talking... Okay, well, they don't have a disclosure. So I'll take them at face value. That definitely didn't sound like a real person. If it was, your inflections on your speaking are kind of weird. Where am I going now? Is this my room? This is just a study? Why is it so dirty? Okay, hold tab to see... Oh. Make dinner, clean your room, don't sleep late. Breaking news? What is it? Why are the ambient sounds so loud inside my house? It sounds like I'm in a park. I don't know if you can hear them, but it's just like... busy street. Okay. Make dinner. Really? That's all we got? 3 fish? Okay. Fish. Okay. Onion. Okay. So am I just cooking this on a plate? I'm putting the whole plate in the... Not the type of plate you can cook food on. Tuesday drop as a $1 contract. I bet I'm... Ooh, let me get in there. Hold on. If I stream on Tuesdays, you gotta, like, be ready for me to do the... Hey, I got it. We can get some crunch wraps tonight, babe. Issues with how I'm cooking this food aside, this is already much better than Overcome Your Fears. It smells great. I can't wait to eat it. He's a very responsible teen eating fish on a bed of vegetables. Yeah, I like that. I've got a cough drop in my mouth now, so if it sounds like I've got something in my mouth, that's what it is. Ooh, crunch wrap. Finally! Yeah, this is a responsible young man. Is this... Okay, but hold on. We'll do that. But this chair and this table combination... It looks very comfortable. But... Is this how your family eats? I have questions. I'm not gonna get answers, so... Eating sounds, check. I did a pretty good job cleaning the meat off of that bones. Wow, that food was delicious. I'm a good little chef here, aren't I? Where do I put this? Think? I'm trying. There we go. I also like how I watched fish instead of something edgy. Clean your room. Dude, that's the most annoying thing ever. I assume this is mom and dad's room, right? And this is my room? Or do I live in the attic? The doorbell. Someone's at the front door. If this is my room, I have questions. Where's my bed? Is there a bed up here? So you have like 3 sofas in the house, but not a bed for your son? You haven't bought a bed for your son? Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where my bed is. Yeah, I just don't have a bed. Is this Carla? Hi, David, I'm Carla. Hi, Carla. I'm your neighbor. I live right across the street. You didn't know who your neighbor... Fair. I don't know who my neighbors are either. Are you new to our neighborhood? Okay, weird. Yeah, I moved 2 weeks ago. Your mom said if you need anything, just let me know. So of all the neighbors in the neighborhood, this is the one your mom entrusted your safety to, the one that just moved in across the street 2 weeks ago and nobody really knows? What about like Old Man Carruthers next door or something? What about Dave on the other side of the house, you know? Thank you very much. PYVM. Oh, so this is Carla my mom mentioned on the phone. Anyway, I'm tired. I'll take a nap for an hour and then clean my room. So where are we taking a nap? On mom and dad's bed? Oh, nowhere in particular. I just pass out. Mm-hmm. Why am I out here? Am I having a dream? Sometimes it's really nice just to be by yourself. Did I fall asleep on the porch like an old man? Hmm. Yep. This is the most important part of Fears to Fathom to clone. Absolutely, you got it. This is really what truly made Fears to Fathom notable games. It was the eating sounds. Mm-hmm. Okay, now what? Ah, that hit the spot. Really refreshing. It made me jump a little. Yes, Carla? Geez, you nearly gave me a heart attack. Sorry about that. It's just that your mom wasn't answering her phone, so I came to check if everything is okay. Her phone probably still doesn't have signal. Still. I see. Wait, were you outside my house earlier? Oh, I was sleeping. I just woke up. I'm pretty sure I heard someone whistling right outside my door. This is another thing. They all whistle, right? Everyone's always whistling. It could have just been your imagination. I don't even know how to whistle. I feel like Carla's the true protagonist of this game. It's like a reverse Fears to Fathom, where I have to worry about poor Carla. Yeah, you're probably right. Anyway, I need to go. If you need anything, I'll be right across the street. You got your hanging participle? Is that what that is? Like, I'll go with? Your dangling modifier? What do they call those? They're generally considered acceptable to use as long as they make sense. I'll be across doesn't make sense. I'll go with? Because of its common usage makes more sense. What am I doing? Am I cleaning my room yet? What do you want me to do? I was too busy talking. Hi, kitty. Game of the year. Yeah, hi, kitty. Oh, we can only pet him once? I can't remember what I was doing, and now my task list won't show me anything. Well, turn that on. Can I call my mom? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I can't cook more food. Whoa, someone cleaned my dishes while I was asleep. Was I drinking water? Is that what I was supposed to do? Yeah, this game's really leaning into the eating sounds, huh? Looks like I have to clean my room now. Why is that in quotes? Nothing else has been in quotes, right? Oh, he's looking out my window. He's looking in. He's looking in. That doesn't look like Carla. Well, time to clean my room. Well, there it goes. Find or feed the dog. We don't have a dog. Aircraft bill of sale. Okay. You know, this is a pretty normal thing for a 15-year-old to have. Why do I have my evacuation plan for my office that I work in, I guess? My aircraft bill of sale that I bought as a 15-year-old. And security manual. Naval criminal investigation for the USS Palulu. I don't think I think the dev just slapped this up, and the dev put up the reminder feed dog, I feel like, and then everything else. You know, sometimes I think these devs just put this shit in this game so we comment on it. It's just like to troll people who like actually look around and comment on it. Because they're getting what they want, right? These are garbage games. But people play them because they're free and then they put them up on YouTube to make fun of them, right? Part of these, I always like look at these games. Like X17, that game was a troll game, absolutely. 100%. So leaving mistakes in and making something bad on purpose is like a great engagement, right? Strategy. I don't know what your long-term situation goal is, because now when I play this game, I'm just going to expect every game you make after this is going to be the same. I'm not incentivized to spend money on your games. So it's a double-edged sword. Great, you release something for free, people are going to upload videos of it. What am I doing now? I cleaned up my room. He said, I guess that'll do it. And then, did I get anything else? Is Dad a writer? What's going on? I guess Mom could be a writer. I don't know why I'm being so sexist about it. Oh, press tab for 3 seconds to leave the game. Oh, am I playing a scary game inside a scary game? Oh. Oh, I gotta find 3 keys? I could get jump scared? Ugh, this fisheye lens is making me not feel so great. Oh, it's so bloody. Okay, 2. That's where we started? Okay. 2. 3. Find the basement. Well, I already know where it is. Nope, not going back to that game. I'll check the fridge to see if there's anything to eat. So I used to be a lot jumpier when I played scary games. We played Amnesia. Oh, I didn't play Amnesia. I watched Leaf play Amnesia. I made Leaf play PT. But the more I watch other people, there's a thought before I start one. The more I watch other people play scary games, the more it desensitizes me to it. Like, I couldn't watch horror movies. I just couldn't. But then I used to watch them at Donnie Dirk's. Donnie Dirk's would turn the volume down, right? Because it's a bar. It was a zombie-themed bar. And they would have scary movies up in the bar. So I would just sit and watch them without the sound on. And, you know, scary movies aren't actually very scary when there's no sound. So I saw a lot of horror movies at Donnie Dirk's drinking whiskey waters with the volume off. And that sort of like desensitized me. I got nothing to eat. Yeah, I guess we don't want to eat fish again. You know, there we go. I was going to say, can I close that? Oh, we don't get to walk to the mini mart? I was looking at the Steam reviews for the Overcome Your Fears game we played last week. And one comment was like, oh, if you walk diagonally, then you go faster for when you're walking to the convenience store. I was like, that game's so short. It's an hour long, and walking to the convenience store takes like 5 minutes of the entire game. If that. Walking there maybe takes a minute. Walking back takes a minute. How fast are you trying to like... How impatient are you in Overcome Your Fears where you're like, walk sideways to make this go faster? I'm like, it's... If you had to walk to the store like 5 times, maybe. Classic burglar outfit. I like your burgle fit, bro. They got the lo-fi hip hop. I better take a shopping bag with me. Shopping bag or basket? Cola. Do they have Bacchus here? No Bacchus. Let's see. This guy has a different asset pack. Then overcome your fears. Ketchup? This ketchup? Do I have to get them in order? Where's the cola? Wow, he is really thinking about that fruit cereal, huh, bud? Do I have to like pick up the one specific one that's right? I guess I wasn't looking at the right cola. Annoying sandwich. Yo, you got your sandwiches out on the shelf? Yeah, tears to Unveil. Luckily, I was about to look it up, but I guess you gotta pick things up in the order, and I had to click the cola just the right way. Can we talk about how these sandwiches are out on the shelf and not in the refrigerator? All right, we're gonna be sick later, so that's fine. What'd you do this weekend, honey, while we were gone? Well, I ate a room temperature convenience store sandwich and got wicked sick. Threw up all over. Made a huge mess of the place. Orange juice. Find our shelf-stable orange juice here. That's fine. You know, I bet there's shelf-stable orange juice. Where is it, though? Wine. Cola. Here we go. And our peanut butter. All right. Bro is high. Shopping high. Hey there, did you find everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. Let's see. Yes, of course, sir. Being very formal. 1760. Perfect. Thanks. You too. Oh, it got real dark out. Jump scare. Nope. On the way home, I felt really strange. It was like there were eyes on me. I felt like someone was watching me, but I thought it was just in my head. Took everything I had to not start singing Cranberry song. I felt safer when I got home. I better put the groceries in the fridge. Perfect. I got sleepy. Before I go to sleep, I should lock the front door. Just to be safe. Well. Hi. That's not Carla. Whoa, dude's got some sleeves. Ooh, I scared you. Wish you'd seen your face. What the hell? Is this our high school friend? Is this our junior high friend? He's got full sleeves? Since you're home alone, thought it'd be fun to play a joke on you. I didn't really laugh, but okay. We're gonna do anything today? Let's go for a walk. You know teens. They love their walks. You mean go to the walk to the park? Where we sit around maybe on the tires and smoke some cigarettes or just like talk about boy stuff or whatever. I can't today. I have to stay home. I see. Maybe I'll come by later and join you. Cool. Just don't ever scare me like that ever again, bro. Look at the way he walks. I love him. Look at him go. You know, that's hard. Making games is hard. At least I gave him a walk animation. Jeez, that gave me a scare. Come on, bro. Better find something to cover the glass on the front door. What? Yeah. He's wearing his, my parents have a window blind for glass on the storage room. Is that what's upstairs? Got his, wheelies on. He's wheeling away. Okay. Let's move slower and look around. It might also be like a roll. Why is this just not on the door already? Great, now I can go to sleep. Did we lock the door? All right, time to go to our couch room. Where do we sleep? Just on the sofa? Oh my god. Carla, knocking on the door. Ready for a jump scare? Oh, it's not Jake. Good evening. Sorry to bother you at this hour. I'm your neighbor. Hello, how can I help you? Are your parents here? Yes, they're here. Can I come in? It's cold out here. I'm sorry, that's not possible. This is so fierce to fathom. There's like a guy, there's a hiker. He's like, oh, the weather out here, this is the last one. But there's a hiker who is like, oh, it's so cold out here. Will you please let me in? And you're like a single woman in the house. And you're like, fuck no. And he's like, oh, you'll pay for this. You'll remember this you'll be so sorry. You're such a terrible person. I need to get inside. Come on now. I said no, my parents won't let me. I don't think anyone's coming. What did you say? No, hide. Oh, I better go hide under my parents' bed. I have to get through the front door quickly. There was no microphone meter, so I wasn't sure if it was reading my mic. Whoa, he really broke the door down. Holy shit. I survived. I escaped from the intruder. Wow, that one's even shorter. 50 minutes? Thankfully, I managed to get away in time. Carla had already called the police after hearing the screams. So, okay, this was actually worse to overcome your fears. This was actually worse. They caught the intruder. He was hiding in my room. I don't even want to think about what could happen if I'd gone in there. So overcome your fears at least tried to have a twist. As cumbersome and poorly executed as it was, that dev tried. This person? Who's the intruder? Who was the intruder? We never saw a face. We didn't have to use our mic. We didn't have to do any mini games, you know. There was it's hard to believe that there's a game out there that copies Fears to Fathom even worse than Overcome Your Fears. If episode 1 kept you on edge, it didn't. Don't forget to add Terrors to Unveil episode 2 to your Steam wish list. If this interested in you, here it is. Wishlist episode 2. I have to say, Overcome Your Fears set a pretty low bar. And somehow Terrors to Unveil fell below that bar.